Okay, you've got videos. You want to host those videos online so that your audience can access those videos. Now, you're probably thinking, I'll just host them on my Google Drive. No problem. Uh, that works only if you are sharing the files privately. Because of accessibility, we need to make sure that any videos that we host on our websites or that we share out publicly or that are publicly accessible by anyone browsing the internet all have the ability to provide closed captioning services. Closed captioning services is when words appear on your video that explain what is happening and explain the words that the people are saying. You can manually create closed captioning, but it is difficult. You can also, if your video was created using PowerPoint, you can, with PowerPoint, do a recording of you presenting your PowerPoint with voiceover, and there is a feature that will add closed captioning to that recording. So if the video was generated that way, or you've provided the closed captioning yourself, you can host it anywhere you want on your Google Drive, and then share it out from there. If your video does not have closed captioning, you will want to host it on YouTube because YouTube will provide free closed captioning services. And in all honesty, free closed captioning services is the only closed captioning services that we can afford. So, every SMCPS employee has a Google account through their work. And through that Google account, you have your own YouTube account. Okay. So with that YouTube account, you can upload and host videos. So the easiest way to do it is once you're logged into your Chrome browser or your Gmail, but preferably your Chrome browser, you're going to go to studio.youtube.com, hit enter. You will arrive on the dashboard for your YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is a web application that helps you manage your YouTube content. If you've never been here before, there could be some pop-ups. I don't remember. It's been a while. Basically, answer the questions honestly, get yourself going. There you go. Once you're there, you'll see that there's a dashboard. This is where you first land on the page. There is a tab that tracks all the videos that you have uploaded. There's a tab that covers your playlists. So if you've collected videos into playlists or created playlists, that's where those would be, and that opened up in a new tab. Analytics, this tracks who is watching your videos, if anyone. Comments, this tracks to see if anybody has commented on your videos and if you have answered any of those comments or not. Then we go down to the subtitles. This is where you could go in and manually update the free subtitles that were created for you if you were so inclined, or if you had a transcript of the video, you could essentially upload it as the closed captioning. Don't worry about monetization. Don't worry about audio library. So, going back to the dashboard, keeping it simple. From the dashboard, we're looking for this arrow in the top right. It is a gray arrow with a red line underneath. I mouse over, it says upload videos. You could also go to this button in the top right that says create, and it has a little red video camera with a white plus on it. So either of those, if I click it, it will say upload video, and if I click here, upload video. So two different places to go. So we're going to upload a video, all right, and then you're going to find the video on your computer, and you're going to drag the video from that window over, or you'll use select files. You'll travel to the location on your computer where the video is stored, and you'll upload it that way. So it will begin uploading your video. It's very smart. It can do almost any video format. There's 10 formats that it really likes the most, but for the most part, it's smart enough to convert anything. Some video formats will take longer than others to convert over. Depending on how long your video is, it could take seconds or it could take hours to upload your video. While the video is uploading, we can and should give it a title that makes sense. Okay. You should give the video a description and do not be shy about linking back to your website or your web presence. So if this was a video promoting SMCPS, I could say for even more info on SMCPS, visit our website. And then I could put in our website. I could also explain, what the video is. In this video, we explain that the video is just a sample video for uploading tutorial. Okay. It doesn't have to be super complicated. All right. Best practice, you would have a nice thumbnail for your video. They will provide you with 3 screenshots from your video that they feel encompass the content of your video. You could select one of those, or you could create a thumbnail ahead of time by either grabbing a screenshot from the video that you think would make a good thumbnail, or making the thumbnail yourself with any sort of image editor, or even a word processing program like Word or PowerPoint, something like that. Basically, you want a landscape rectangle image that sort of sums up your video. Okay, so once you've selected your thumbnail, either one from your video itself or one that you created and you uploaded, you then go down to playlist. If you don't have enough videos to have a playlist, don't worry about it. You don't have to have a playlist. Down here, you do have to answer this question. There was some legal stuff that happened in the past year regarding YouTube, so you do have to commit to whether or not your video is safe for kids. Is this video made for kids, yes or no? If you say yes, you better not have anything in the video that is not appropriate for kids. All right. So I'm just going to say yes, because it's really just me looking at a Google search result for pugs and not saying any bad words or talking about anything bad. And that's all I need, right? I don't need to go down to more options, age restrictions, and all that. If I did go to more options, I could add tags to the video. This is if I really want people to find my video when they're Googling and things like that. But again, I don't need to do all that stuff. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit next. That takes me over to Video Elements. Video Elements has the ability to add what's called cards and end screens. This is really only useful if you plan on creating a lot of content and having a lot of traffic to your YouTube. We're just trying to host a video right now, so we don't need to worry about that either. All right, then we go to visibility. This is where you can either schedule when the video will go public by clicking here and choosing a date and time, or this is where you can save what you've done privately and then come back later and publish it for everyone to see, or this is where you could host the video unlisted. And what this means is, unless people have the link to the video, they can't accidentally stumble upon the video. So the video won't be something that they can find by Googling or by hanging out on YouTube and seeing similar videos. If you make it unlisted, only this link will take them to the video. Or you could set it to public, and then anybody and everybody who uses YouTube or Google has a chance of finding your video and coming and watching it. For our purposes, I would say unlisted is probably the best bet, because we're going to be providing our audience with the URL to come and visit our video. So I'm going to select unlisted and hit save. And then there'll be a pop-up, and the pop-up will either say your video is published, because this one was only 18 seconds long, or there will be some message here that says the video is still processing and it'll take X number of hours or minutes to process, and then it'll be available, blah, 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 blah. So from here, you can get a link that will take you directly to the video. You could tweet out the video if you wanted to. And you could also get an embed code for the video. And this embed code is what webmasters would use to make the video appear on a web page. So those are your different options right there. Easiest thing, of course, is just to copy the URL and then share it out as needed to make sure people have access to your video. All right, to check on the video after it's been uploaded, while you're in studio.youtube.com, you would go to the Videos tab, and you could check out the video that you uploaded, and you could also make changes to it. So maybe you decide that you do want a nice thumbnail, you make a thumbnail, you come back, and you could edit that and add the thumbnail. Maybe you realize there's a typo in your description, you could go ahead and edit the typo in the description, all that kind of stuff. Maybe you realize the video had bad sound or was the wrong video, you could go to options and delete the video to make sure that it's not there anymore. All right. Hopefully this explains how to upload your own video to YouTube to make sure that your viewers will have access to a closed captioning tool.